But I just find it so jarring and so hypocritical that we are absolving ourselves of everything and pinning it all on Fair and Lovely. So recently I made a video about Saurabh Pant. It's linked here or here. About his political views, how he expresses himself in a very unbiased manner, how he is one of the rarest of celebrities in India or influencers in India who I think we should follow if we want to form our opinions on politics. He's not the most educated of them, he's not an expert, he's not a scholar. But then the brightest of scholars in India, they have picked their own sides, left or right, and whatever they speak, whatever they write, it comes through their ideology. So that was my context for that video. But recently I saw his stand-up that was titled Why Fairness Creams Are Racist. And I was almost offended by the level of pretentiousness that this stand-up was all about. Pinning everything on fairness creams. Indians have a history. The prejudice that we have against people of dark complexion, there's a long history to it. It has been part of our movies, of our TV ads, of our TV shows. We all have collectively looked down upon dark complexion and feared कि अरे मैं काला हो रहा हूँ, अरे ये तो काला है, अरे वो तो काली है, अरे तेरे तू ऐसा करेगा तो काला पड़ जाएगा. It has been part of our culture, this racism, this prejudice. Fairness creams have been around from hardly 2 decades. So now if you pick a fairness cream brand up, let's say Fair and Lovely, and you say they are racist, young girls in India, they are affected psychologically because they have a dark complexion. They think they are lesser to others. They are lesser than girls with fair complexion or boys with fair complexion. Fair and Lovely has nothing to do with it. Fair and Lovely is a business that has discovered an opportunity in India. Why such brands do not operate in other countries, especially the West? Because they don't see any opportunity there. There is racism there, but it's a different kind of racism. In India, they know people are obsessed with looking fair. So that's a great idea. Why not create something that will sell like hotcakes? That's it. It's not the most ethical, the most moral thing to do. But then if as an individual you are calling them racist, I'm sorry, you are being extremely dishonest, pretentious. Personally, I was about 15 back in 2001 or 2002 or something when I noticed these fairness ads and I felt disgusted. I felt disgusted that because I knew people. I had some friends who were dark in color, and I just couldn't understand why would they show what they were showing. Why would they project people with dark complexion like that? And I felt really offended. And I was hardly 15 back then. But I also understood that they're just cashing in on what they see. Like I said, it's an opportunity that exists in India, so they're just making use of that. Now, suddenly we have had this awakening in about 2016, 2017, and same people who have been using fairness creams from years are now turning back and wincing and pointing fingers at them that you are racist. Who are you then? You have been using fairness cream since you were kids. Maybe your parents wanted you to use these, or maybe you just wanted to look fair and lovely. But now you are woke. Today you are woke, and now Fair and Lovely is racist. And I'm very, very surprised Saurabh Pant has taken the same line. He may not personally believe in that it's fairness, racism exists because of Fair and Lovely, but that's the message that his stand-up sent across. Now, back when I was a kid, Aishwarya Rai, I read somewhere that Aishwarya Rai, back in that day, maybe late 90s or early 2000s, she had refused to endorse a fairness cream. And I have never looked at Aishwarya Rai the same way again. I've looked at her with such reverence and respect since then. It has been nearly 20 years now. In an age where refusing a fairness cream was not a woke, a cool thing to do, where you won't make headlines for doing that, she did it. It was rather very stupid to do back in the day. It was just you were refusing money that was yours for the taking. But she did that. She led that financial, I won't call it setback, but it was an opportunity to earn some easy money, and she refused it. And I have such respect for that. And it was done 20 years ago. And then about 15 years later, there are these new celebrities like Kangana Ranaut and many other, Isha Gupta, Randeep Hooda and everything, and suddenly we have started to worship Kangana Ranaut. Oh, look at her! Even today, whenever someone is defending Kangana Ranaut, the first thing that they say, oh, she was the first celebrity who refused to endorse fairness products. No, she was not. She was not. She was probably a 5-year-old when Aishwarya Rai refused to endorse a product when it was not a cool thing to do. And please stop pretending that you hate fairness creams. You have been using them all your life, and even if you have not been using them all your life, then call out names, call out people. Stop blaming Fair and Lovely. I am not a brand ambassador, obviously. I am nobody. I am not here defending Fair and Lovely. But I just find it so jarring and so hypocritical that we are absolving ourselves of everything and pinning it all on Fair and Lovely. So I agree with the message, or I personally believe that celebrities, powerful celebrities like Shah Rukh Khan, Salman Khan, they should not be endorsing these products. These are rich, privileged people. It's all right if they miss out on that amount of money. They should rather send a wholesome message to the society that it's not all right. You should feel comfortable in whatever skin color you have, dark or fair or mildly dark. I don't blame Yami Gautam exactly. She's not a super big actor. She's still growing. So why would she refuse any money that's coming along? But yeah, people like Shah Rukh, Salman, Shahid Kapoor, it's kind of sad that they are being so irresponsible. Subscribe to Legend Martini for your daily dose of lifestyle, movies, fashion, career, health and wellness, and everything else under the sun. Don't forget to hit the bell icon.